Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with another plan with me. Can you believe it? Like I'm like this right here is heading into 4th of July, which means this is convention for TPC. So naturally, I mean, I get that the 4th of July is on a Monday, and normally I would use a very patriotic kit, but how can I pass up? How can I pass up this amazingness? Like, I just don't think you can. So, let's jump into it. I'm excited. I'm excited and now I'm stressed. So, I know that it's so close, but it's kind of almost like just keep trucking along and not really focusing too hard that it's now like less than 2 weeks away. I am dumbfounded and floored all at the same time that this is actually happening and that we are soon to be in Kentucky. It's words, I have no words. All right, so clearly this one has to go up in the corner. Okay, so prep has been go, 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 and I still feel like I'm just not even ready. Not even ready in the slightest, not even close. Feel like I'm still very much flailing around, and there's so much left to get done. There is so much left to get done. I'm really excited for everything. Like, we're gonna have a photo booth there, so we get to see everybody at the photo booth. The presentations are going to be amazing. Meeting everybody on Friday night during registration and check-in and doing those things, which I'll be doing a class on like PR 101. Okay. I mean, I've had, let's see, how long have I think we're coming up on like 6 years. I never really like pay attention to my shop anniversary because just never have. So I think it's like right. I think we hit 6 years in September, and I think for about 5 of those years we've had some variation of a PR team. Some have been easier than others, some jive better than others, and I'm really just excited to, you know, try my hand at teaching those who want to PR, like what from a shop owner, like this is what we expect, this is what you should already start to be practicing, whatever. I mean, we'll figure that one out. So it'll be exciting to do that. So I've got that going on, and then let's see, what else do we have going on? I gotta make sure that I count my days right, otherwise, you know, I have one too many date dots or not enough date dots. And then all of the presentations that are gonna be happening on Saturday, like I'm super stoked for all of this. It's gonna be amazing, and I get to see some of people that I haven't seen in a while. So I haven't seen Stephanie since last year. Was it last year? I think it was last year. North Carolina. Haven't seen Destiny and Caitlin and Kelly, and let's see who else. Lisa and Tanya. I hope I'm not forgetting anybody. I'm trying to go around the room, like shop owner wise, since Houston, and I hope I'm not forgetting anybody. I really don't, or I'll be very, very embarrassed. Haven't seen them since October of last year. I think it was when we were in Houston. Let's just be honest, the dates are just really just merging one into another. So it could have been 2 years ago, and I'll tell you it was last year. That's literally how my days go. And if I didn't ever write anything down, I'd never be able to tell you when anything got done. So my question now is, should I color block this one? I'm heavily thinking doing so. Obviously the glitter headers wouldn't be color blocked, but I am heavily thinking that we should be color blocking the entire thing and have just rainbowy goodness all throughout, because let's face it, it would be amazing. All right, let me grab my favorite stickers to put on the bottom, because that's what we track these lovely videos with. So let's talk about this last week. This last week was adventurous. Well, the week before was horrendous, and I think I really talked about it a lot in last week's video. Maybe I didn't. Once again, sometimes I just don't know what and when things happen. Just is the nature of the game that is my mind and my life. So I digress. Not this last week, but the week before was really just kind of a horrendous week. I fought machines all week. Nothing was going right. Our accounts had an attempt of hacking on them, and so there was just a lot of things that went on, and nothing got done. I'm definitely gonna put the weekend banner down, because live life like a kid in the candy store. We're gonna have so much fun this weekend. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, so I'm wondering when was the last time I did boxes just straight across? I think it's been a month. I'm just like flopping through here to try and see. Yeah, it's been, and then that one right there. I think we're gonna do something like this. I think this is what we're gonna do. Exactly like this. Sold. All right, let's grab my to-do list, because we'll put those right up at the top, right up here. So, and I needed a lot of things to get done that week, and nothing was happening the way that it needed to. By the end of the week, I was in tears. I was in tears because just so much had gone wrong, and I knew what that meant for upcoming weeks. So by Sunday, I was like trying to take a nap. I got a call from a friend. We talked for a little bit, and I was, after we hung up, I was just in tears. I just couldn't believe that the week had been as bad as it had been. And then I got my tears out, and then I pulled myself up, and I was like, you know what? Nothing's gonna change if I don't get in there and I don't try and fix the things that are happening. So I got here in my office, and I was like, all right, machines, we're gonna figure you out. And when I say that we went through probably half a ream of a paper stack, I'm not kidding. It was pretty bad. Ooh, should I keep the color of the glitter the same in each column? Yes, I should. Because I think that would be cool, because that is not something that I have ever done. Well, it is something that I have done, but it's something that I haven't done in a long time. So I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to keep the glitter headers the same, and I think it will add something just a little extra to it. At least I hope. I don't know, I could probably be doing this all wrong and be like, get to the end and go, well, I didn't think this one through, did I? So like I said, I went through probably half a ream of paper trying to figure out what is going on with my machines, and figuring things out. And while everything is not perfect in the sense that I can't just like do everything on the same setting and go, I have to now modify settings according to the machine. Like each machine has their own settings now. It has added a little bit more time to how long it gets me to cut, which, okay, all right. Which one do we want to do down here? Because we're gonna have to put one down there. And I'm kind of thinking it's gonna be the chocolate fountain, because gummy bears are my favorite, and I really love gummy bears. So those have to stay in. And I love Nerds and Laffy Taffy, all the candy. Like, I think it's gonna be the chocolate fountain, because if there was one thing that I couldn't do without, that doesn't need to be in the focus of everything, because there's plenty of chocolate here, it's gonna be the chocolate fountain. So I'll put the chocolate fountain down here. Don't get me wrong, if I didn't like the element, I wouldn't put it in the kit. So I still love the element, but for what I'm trying to do, this is what it's gonna be. Alrighty. So we, oh, I am gonna have to find one sticky note. Oh, it's a pink. That should be relatively easy. I'm not gonna count my chickens before they hatch, because I may not be as easy as I would like it to be, but so it's added a little bit more time to me getting my stacks cut, and my stacks are pretty big sometimes. When it comes to subs, the stacks are pretty big, and I'm just like, well, if this is what it's going to be, this is what it's going to be, and if this is my new normal as a shop owner, then this is my new normal as a shop owner. There is not a lot I can do about that, and we're gonna make do, and we're just gonna keep going. So by Sunday evening, I had figured things out to where it's workable, to where we can actually like work with everything going on and stuff. And so that was nice, because I don't think if I had thought of that and to do my machines that way, I think it would have been another week of tears, and that I just couldn't do. So had to dig down deep and it was a lot of cutting. So at the same time that we are doing this cutting, we're also working on our wholesale order. It is in the final stages, and we're just getting ready to like start putting everything together and stuff. And so I was having to cut and work on planners at the same time, which is something that I normally don't like to do. I really don't like to work on two big things at the same time. So like if I'm cutting, I will have no problem like divvying out like inventory and stuff like that needs to be, put away. But I don't like to be working on something where like cutting planners, where I have to move settings around and stuff like that on a different machine, because then it's hard to switch back and forth. But I had to cut these planners and everything, and my husband is currently going to school a couple of days a week, so I didn't have him a couple days this week, and so that made things a little bit more interesting, and me having to shuffle and balance around, because normally if I'd be cutting, he would be working on the planners, right? Like that's the kind of get up we have going. But nope, it was me, and we got it done. And I will tell you that I only messed up twice on cutting the planners. Out of 100 planners, I only messed up twice. So, well, I shouldn't say 100, because he did cut some of them. So I will say out of probably 60 to 75 planners, I only messed up twice. So we'll give it that. I gotta give credit where credit is due. All right, let's see if we can pull out a thing and find a very light baby pink to go with this. And I think honestly, nope, not gonna be that one. Let me take a look at our functional colorways here. That might, oh, bada bing, bada boom. I think we got it. I think. Oh yeah, that's I mean, printers can only print in so many colors, so, you know, I will completely, oh yeah, that is like perfection. Ready to go. I'm telling you, there's a reason why you need to buy every single one of our functionals. You got them, get them in your collection. Why? You don't have to use them all the time, but I guarantee you when you decide to do something a little out of the box, you're going to have a color there for you. Gonna have a color there for you. I promise. I've done several videos like this, and every time it blows me away that I'm able to find the color that I need. So had to dig down quite deep in figuring everything out. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I think we're gonna, I don't know exactly. I haven't quite figured out how to do it where I can kind of move these around and have an alternating pattern and things like that, but I'll figure this out one day. Figure it out one day. So, okay. Oh, it's looking so good. Yes, it is. Okay. And with that, that means, you know, I had to do a lot of extra cutting and stuff. And I will tell you that, one, it was kind of therapeutic, which is not normally something I would say about cutting, because cutting drives me nuts. Hearing the machines go all day long just can get grinding on your ears sometimes. But it was oddly therapeutic because it was just like everything was working so much better than it had the week before. And I felt very in sync with everything, and everything was just getting done the way that I needed it to. So, as a shop owner, and I've been trying to share a lot more behind the scenes, especially over on Instagram and stuff, like doing reels and things like that, because, which come to think of it, as soon as I'm done with this video, I gotta post a reel, show a little bit more behind the scenes and things like that. And these are oftentimes, I don't think we, as shop owners, we don't really talk about some of the things that happen behind the scenes that sometimes prevents things from happening. Like I always put a buffer in my processing times, because it isn't if something happens, it's when it happens. And I will tell you this, in all my years open, there may have been only once, and if it was once, I don't remember it, where I had to reach out to customers and say, your order is going to be late, like I'm not going to get it out by the ship time. I don't even think I've even done that. I'm very like, I will work through the night to get stuff done. Like, maybe I'm just a little bit of a hardcore Betty like that. I don't know. We'll see. Just don't know, but that is kind of just how I do things, and that's just kind of how I roll, and that's how we rolled this last week. Okay guys, I've got to show you this. Like, can we just talk about how amazing this is going to be? I am loving it. I mean, but at the end of the day, anything like rainbowy ask, I mean, I don't even have room for these lovely things in there. Okay. Oh, I didn't even think about it. I could have moved these down, and I could have put our little stickers there. Did I do that a while ago? No, I didn't. It wouldn't have been in there, I don't think. Maybe it was. Let's take a look. Nope. It wasn't. Oh, I know why. I did, that was a freebie kit. Okay, never mind. But I was still able to achieve something, and that is all that matters. Okay, so we are going to put down shenanigans, because we love shenanigans around here, except when they're the shenanigans that just make things difficult. So, but all in all, even with the shenanigans happening with the machines and whatnot, I got subs out a full 3 days early. So we do subs where we say they start shipping on the 27th, which is 3 days after they close, and I got them out the day they close. So I'm going to give myself a big old pat on the back, because with all the shenanigans happening, I feel that that was an amazing feat. Okay, so I am going to need to put down some important items because they pertain to convention. So I need to make sure that I have this important list down, and we will add this last little checklist right here to be part of our important stuff as well. And that, you guys, is a wrap on this week's post, or this week's spread, and it's freaking gorgeous and amazing because you know it's rainbow and it's candy and it's convention week. It's like, heck yeah. So let's take a look at this. Oh, I don't think you can get any better than that. I really don't. So, deep breath in. It looks amazing. All right, everything will be linked down in the description box below. This kit features exclusive art. It is in our shop. The planner is in our shop. And if you are going to convention on this week, I can't wait to meet you. Please do not be shy. I promise you, I am an introvert and I don't know how to do big crowds. So you come find me. We'll chat and we'll go take pictures together, because I would love to have so many photos. So please don't feel shy, and don't ever feel like you're interrupting me from anything, because it's gonna be full of just pure amazingness. So yeah, big breath. Please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. Leave me a comment down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the flip side of next week. Bye now.